Brendan, I believe it'll be your 100th Argyle appearance on Saturday. If selected, that's an achievement for you.
Yeah, happy, proud to play 100 games if I'm selected, and I love the football club. I've been here a while, so really thankful for the support during my time from the fans, from the coach, from my teammates. So yeah, happy to hopefully make the 100th appearance on Saturday.
Yeah, you have been here a while. What is it about Argyle that keeps Brendan Galloway at Home Park?
It's a family club. I've been here a while now, so I've experienced a lot of stuff, but I felt like throughout everything we always stick together. The fans play a major part in that, the people, the city. Yeah, we're just all together as one, and when we've got the support and the backing that we have, there's no better feeling as a footballer.
I mean, your injury woes have been well documented, but it seems that they've really been very well managed the last 6-12 months or so. Is that how you feel as well?
Yeah. I don't think I've missed a game this season yet through injury, so hopefully that continues. I'm just trying to do everything the right way to stay on the pitch, to have the privilege of putting the green shirt on every single game. So need to recover well, sleep well, rest well, and train as hard as I can to keep on being able to go out there and play.
Are you or the club doing anything different to what you were doing, say, 12 months, 18 months ago?
I think that we've tweaked a few things, and it's been really beneficial. And just having a good relationship with the people at the football club, the coaches, the medical staff. I have the confidence to really go and tell them anything really. So then, if there needs to be an adjustment for training or for a game, for the long run, then that's possible. So I think just having that strong connection with everyone at the football club.
How difficult is it for you personally? Because, I mean, no, I don't think I'm flattering you by saying, if you'd been injury-free, you would probably have been playing at a much higher level for a lot longer. How difficult is that? Because you must feel that as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but it's the game that we play, and I think that injuries are part of it. Injuries might have led me here, and I've met some amazing people here, and I think that the journey that I've taken, I just have to take it step by step. So I'm grateful to be here. If I didn't have any injuries, it might have been different. But I'm happy that I came to this football club and met the people that I've met and played for this club.
You have an international career as well, and of course the African Cup of Nations is coming up for you after Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be big for us. It's really exciting for us. Hopefully a lot of Zimbabweans can come out to Morocco and support us, which I'm sure that they will. And it's an exciting time for the country. Hopefully we can go and do them proud and do as best as we can.
Weather should be a bit nicer than here anyway.
Yeah, I hope so. It'll be nice to get some sun, good for the body, good for the mind. And we'll focus on the 3 group stage games, 3 tough games, and hopefully we can progress.
Yeah, Egypt first, I believe. You could be up against Mo Salah, couldn't you?
Yeah, exciting challenge. And again, anything can happen, If it is me up against him, I'll be fully focused on trying my best to stop him.
What does it mean to you to be able to put on the shirt of your country?
It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. I think that more so for my family as well. Just want to do them proud. Just want them to be proud of me. I think that's the main thing, having been born there and grown up there for until I was 7. It's a wholesome moment for my family that now I can go and represent them at a major competition.
Is it big in Zimbabwe? I mean, how important is the African Cup of Nations to the countries involved?
It's huge. It's huge. Yeah. There's it's huge. They're gonna be out supporting us massively, and we're really excited for them to come. And if they can't come, back home, they're gonna be really supporting us and giving us some good messages.
You'll miss some key games, obviously, for Argyle. I mean, to what extent are you able to switch off from the club? will you still be on all the social media sites and, with the teammates, or will you come off that for a little while and just concentrate really on?
No, I'll try and watch every game. I'll try and watch every game because I've been here for a while, so I love the football club. I want the lads to continue to do well. So I'll be watching every single game. I'll be supporting them from afar, and they'll always have my support.
And hopefully, by the time you're back, you'll be up into the middle of the table, or something like that.
Yeah, hopefully we've got a good run of games coming along. Good win on Tuesday to start off this busy period, and hopefully we can continue and gain some momentum.
Brilliant. Thank you, Brendan. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Brendan, first of all, good luck in the Africa Cup of Nations. It's a big tournament, worldwide tournament. The fact that Channel 4 in this country are showing every single game live, and your grin says it all there. I mean, you're going to be playing in a major international tournament against some world-class players. I mean, that must be so exciting. Yeah,
really exciting. Again, just the fact of representing your country, but on a worldwide stage. I know that AFCON is growing worldwide, so there'll be a lot more eyes on it. And there's some big nations in there, and it's my first major international competition. So that feeling and anything can happen. So hopefully we can just give our best in every game and hopefully progress.
It's been good to see you stay injury-free this season, but I can see under your right eye that you haven't exactly emerged unscathed this season, and that was your last trip away to Zimbabwe, and the Zimbabwe tweet that said Galloway off injured that caused panic amongst the Argyle fans. What happened?
It was just going up for a header, 85th minute, I think, and you try and go into every challenge at 100%. So that's what I always try to do. I think that after I headed the ball, I headed the back of his head. So straight away there was blood pouring and everything. But my main concern was that there's not any damage other than a few big cuts, because I was literally thinking about the next game being back here. So once they gave me the news that all I need is stitches, and there might be a little bit of a scar there, but I'll be able to come back straight away and play. So I was happy.
You look like a proper defender now.
Yeah, hopefully.
If you haven't got a broken nose, you need some scars somewhere along the line. And we haven't mentioned the Wycombe game. A fantastic result, one that was really needed, and particularly when you look at the results for all the other teams down at the bottom of the table this week. Yeah. How important could that win be, do you feel? Because Wycombe are a good team, everyone knows that. Yeah,
they're a good team. I think that tactically we approached it spot on, and we followed the manager's instructions to a T in order to go to a tough place, a good team, and come away with a win and a clean sheet. And it just needs to give us confidence now. We want to come back to home on Saturday and get 3 points. It was a big win, but I think that straight away from the time in the change room after, it was the mentality of now we need to focus on Rotherham and make it 2 wins from 2, and then I think that will round off a good week for us.
Absolutely, and we all know the home form hasn't been what Argyle have produced in the past. Hopefully that will change starting on Saturday. It's down to the players to produce the performance, but the support of the fans will be really important as well. Can you've experienced the great days, great afternoons, great nights at Home Park. How important are the fans to you at the moment when you're playing at Home Park, and it hasn't always gone as well as everyone would have hoped?
I think that the fans are the most important people for us. They give us that extra 10%. They give us that extra recovery run. So we always appreciate them. We always appreciate their support home and away, and hopefully we can make it a tough place to come again. We've struggled at home this season, but we always know that we've got the support of the fans, and then now it's down on to us on the pitch to put the performances right and get the results that we want and that the fans deserve.
Tom, great result obviously for you on Tuesday, and you really are now trying to get that defensive base right that you want and need, aren't you, to build and get away from where you are?
Yeah, you're always looking to develop as a coach and develop the team. And 6 weeks ago, we made a conscious effort of consistency in the way we play and that defensive base to be solid from and give you a foothold and be hard to beat in every game. We've done that. Now it's all about developing, going forward, being a bit more creative, a bit more composure. But yeah, it's for me a fundamental of every successful team is being able to keep clean sheets and home form, and we look like we're getting there with one of those two, and now it's all about ticking the second box.
Could you pick the same lineup for a home park game, do you feel, as the one you went with at Wycombe? Because I mean it was solid, if you know what I mean. Maybe defensive-minded in a way, did the job. But, I mean, could you play like that at home park as well?
Yeah, we'd like to be more expansive. Don't have too many options, to be honest. Especially in attacking areas. We've totally suspended, and Zav still finding his fitness. So, yeah, we don't have too many options to change it. So that'll be something we maybe add some depth in the window. But yeah, it's always going to be tough going to Adams Park. They are. I think time will tell that they're a really good team. They've not lost there since the second game of the season. They've not, or the second home game. They've not lost in any league game since September. I think on the face of it, it looks a good result, and in the future weeks to come, I think it'll look an even better result.
I mean, the way form, you touch on it, it's very acceptable, isn't it? How do you go about flipping around the home form? Because if you can do that, you will shoot up the table, won't you?
Yeah, believing in how they're playing at the minute. I think the performance levels, barring that crazy second half against Northampton, have been decent. We know where we need to improve. Listen, we're still not content with where we are at all, because we know we want to be. We have a lot bigger ambitions. But recent performances have shown improvement, have shown good sort of a good base to work from, and now it's all about developing that to get closer to where we do want to be.
Got to feel a little bit for Port Vale because their game was off, because the other four sides at the foot all won, didn't they? That push away from the bottom is on now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's an important result for us because everyone around us seemed to win. Now, what that does do is bring that group in the middle of the table closer to us. I think the way we're playing, we can certainly look more. We're 6 points off 10th rather than this is all doom and gloom, because performances of the players and they deserve a lot of credit in a tough moment. They have really knuckled down, stuck together. And they're starting to be rewarded with results. They kept believing in what we're doing, and the results will come. Even more so when we improve that little bit, that 10-20% in an attacking sense, and then we'll become complete. I remember earlier in the season we were very free scoring and needed to tighten up, and that it's always a balancing act. And having your best players available always makes that balancing act a little bit easier as the coach.
There's a terrific video on social media of Owen Aseni taken from behind the goal where he scored. It meant a lot to him, and it is important that he was on the score sheet, isn't it? Yeah.
So the moment in the game sums up Owen as a character, as a professional, as well as the team performance on the evening. The way that we won a duel in the middle of the park. Owen didn't really have a right to land on it. He chased down a lost cause and showed some quality in the final action. So the celebration did make me smile. The passion he showed and how much it means to the lads we're all really getting together, knuckling down and working as hard as we can to get the results to pull us closer to the mid-table. They're what make those dark days worth it, moments like that for Owen, and he's scored 6 goals for us this season, and he's been really good return for what we saw as a development season for Owen. He's really been productive for us, and we hope that form continues.
No Joe rules on Tuesday. What's the latest with Joe?
Yeah, so that was the tackle against Bradford first half. Clearly, structurally, everything was fine because he finished the half and then played 70 minutes. So but just returned sore after that game. So yeah, Tuesday was just a day or two too quick for Rolsey. He'll be available this Saturday, and he'll be an important player for us over the Christmas period.
Talk of the Christmas period, you won't have Brendan Galloway. He's in line for his 100th appearance, if picked, of course, on Saturday. What does Brendan bring to the overall squad, do you feel?
Leadership, calmness, good experience, defensive, 1v1 defensive qualities. He's quick, and this season he's been available for us every weekend. So that was always something maybe aimed at Brendan, but he's had a clear injury record this year, and that's been really well managed. And yeah, we will miss him. It's frustrating because we seem to lose one of my starters every week for one reason or another. And although I'm really proud that Argyle will be represented at a major tournament, I'm through gritted teeth a little bit.
Injury-wise, how are you looking?
Yeah, no further problems from Tuesday, thankfully. So Tolly's last game out suspended. Ben Pepper will train tomorrow. Bit Saturday too quick, but should be with us over the Christmas period. Caleb Watts is going to start modified training with the team, and around the New Year's Day game will be his benchmark. And Eamon Benarouz available for selection this weekend. So a lot of positives. Jack McKenzie will be into the new year, and one of the younger lads, Jack Matthews, is a few problems with his rehab.
Rotherham played last night, a bit of a surprising result in a way. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, so they've played a back three many different ways, so tough to predict structurally. They're struggling with injuries, like us, and but yeah, if you watched the 20 minutes after half time yesterday, you'd say, I'm not sure how this game finished, 3-0 Blackpool, but Blackpool were efficient and clinical and punished Rotherham for their mistakes. But before that, they were on a long unbeaten run. Matt's done fantastically well after a tricky start to get them really motoring, and I'm sure they'll be desperate to react from what was a disappointing evening from yesterday.
Good luck, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Tom. So Eamon's available for selection. So you've got Joe and him to add to the squad that you had on Tuesday night. So that's quite positive, isn't it? Really?
It is, yeah. It is. The bench is looking more and more senior. It will become more and more impactful. We'll get to a stage where I'll have to be leaving senior players out of matchday squads, which is a good problem for me to have. So yeah, I'm happy to have those two back. Now Eamon, I've not seen him. He's trained with the physios yesterday, and today's his first training session with the team. So all being well, he should be available for selection, and there's no reasons to ask why he shouldn't.
Can you tell us any more about Jack McKenzie and where he's at? It sounds like New Year, but is progress being made?
Yeah,
or?
so I said a few weeks ago, Jack's problems circulated around his legs a little bit, where he was maybe compensating in the rehabs, and the problem then was putting stress and strain on another area of his body. But he's pain free now. He's all about building himself back up, fitness wise, and we're hopeful to see him out there around the new year.
Zav has played the last couple of games as a sub, limited minutes, but it's good to see him out there. Are you happy with how it's gone so far for him in terms of his fitness and how much more has he got to do to sort of get some proper fitness and sharpness into his game? Yeah,
I mean, it's difficult, because I wish I could put Zav on for 30 minutes whilst we're 3-0 up, but it's rarely you get that in football. So yeah, he's going to be coming on in really intense, high pressure situations, which is not easy to get your second wind and things like that. So we'll build him up as much as we can in the training sessions, and as well as picking up key minutes in the games. The plan was for a little bit longer on Tuesday night, but I didn't feel like the game lent itself to that, and we needed to defend the lead, which I think Owen and Matty are very good at in those positions. So yeah, at home, the mindset might be slightly different, where we're a little bit more attacking and expansive, and Zav might maybe use more. But yeah, we need to build him up. The type of player he is he relies on that sort of those minutes, and we'll do that using the less risk as we can.
When we saw you after the game, you said the captain was outstanding against Wycombe, Joe Edwards. You know, he had a bit of a stop-start beginning to the season, but he seems to be sort of playing fairly regularly now. It's not just his experience, it's his leadership on the pitch as well, isn't it? You know, how important do you see Joe sort of going into this, you know, always important period?
Yeah, he's a really important player for me. His performance Tuesday was excellent. I said before the game quite openly that I thought that the partnership of their wingers is the strongest in the league, and I thought Joe and Brendan Galloway kept them quiet fantastically well. Joe has things that you can't measure on any data website or the decision making in key moments, game management in key moments that you just can't be measured, but the educated experts can see how important that is. And I don't know exactly, but I think when Joe starts in the league, I think he's the player with the highest win percentage. So yeah, he's really important. We understand he's probably not going to be able to go every 3 days over Christmas, so the whole squad will be important. But yeah, I thought he was excellent on Tuesday.
It's been good to see the team get some wins. That'll give everyone a bit of confidence in the team. I think it's fair to say the fans, some of them, it's hard to quantify how many, but some of them are not particularly enjoying watching the team at Home Park at the moment and don't feel like they're being particularly entertained. Now, you've made the point earlier on that you don't have that many attacking options, which is fair because, you know, Zav and Watts and Tolle's out. But can you understand the fans who are saying, I'm not really enjoying watching Argyle at the moment?
I can. Yeah, of course I can. It's not how I want my team to, the finished article of this team. It's not how I see it at the minute. We're a long way away from where we want to be, but my number one priority at the minute is short-term results, and how do we do that most effectively, and that is the way I see it at the minute. That is first and foremost being as solid as we can, because we weren't. We're a long way off that, and we were winning games 3-2, 4-2, 6-2. But then when you lose Amici, Ibrahim, Watts, Tollai for 3 games, then you have to maybe recalculate how you see those results coming. So yeah, I fully will take that criticism or that observation on the chin and agree with it. We will become more attractive, but now it's all about us being effective.
Perfect. Thanks for your time, Tom. Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks.
Is it a bit like that? It's winter, isn't it? And you're just getting stuck in and showing that Bradford grit you talk about.
Yeah, well, don't want to compare myself to the team that's just beat us here, but
no, not the team, the people.
Yeah. Listen, it's what I do best, is gritting my teeth, and yeah, like I said, I think that is one of the strengths to being an adaptable coach and not a set in my ways coach, is that if your 3 most creative players get injured or suspended, then you can't necessarily play the same way or exactly how you want to, so you have to adapt. And the players deserve a lot of credit. You know, they really have bought into this way, and we're working in possession. We're working on creating and sustaining attacks. We're working all the time. At the minute, it's not exactly how we want it to look, but in these difficult moments, it is all about the basics of sticking together, working as hard as you possibly can for each other. And yeah, being accountable for your own performances, which I thought in the last 3 or 4 the players have done brilliantly well. Now we want to flourish and be a bit more attractive, of course, but never will we sacrifice the result to do that.
The fans were brilliant, weren't they, against Bradford, where, you know, they could have turned when we went 1-0 down, and they actually, you know, throughout the 90 minutes, I know there were boos at the end, but throughout the 90 minutes they really did get behind the team again. You want more of that on Saturday, don't you? Yeah,
absolutely. I think in the main the supporters have been fantastic. You know, it's frustrations are understood, and accepted, certainly from me. But in that 90-minute period, supporting the players as much as they possibly can really does help. Now, we've managed to reward that in the last 3 away performances, and we are desperate as a group. We are desperate to do it here at Home Park on Saturday, because it's something that I've not managed to unlock yet. Because before I came to the club, I knew how much of an advantage it can be, and I've not managed to unlock that. So we're doing everything we can, and we are desperate this Saturday to put that right.
And it's no coincidence, is it, that you've got experienced Championship players coming back to the squad who you haven't had available, and results are turning, aren't they?
Yeah, like I said in the week, Pato, I love working with young players, but I think they also benefit from having those guys around and having a balance in the team. Everything in football is about balance, and those guys coming back have just tipped the scales into more of a balanced age profile. Pleggy, Pato, Joe, these guys, and Rolls' introduction. Been really important for me, but also for the younger half of the squad that they can learn from. They can help them manage games, and it's been key.
You can't buy experience, can you?
No, but you can certainly learn quickly. So that's my job, to demand it from our younger players. That the quicker you learn, the quicker that you will be one of those experienced players and make good decisions in games and being able to manage situations and environments. So it's all about demanding that they don't just accept, all right, Joe's in this game, Pleggy's playing today, they'll manage this. No, learn from them and then become one of those players, because you can play very maturely as a 19-20-year-old. I don't count experience or good game managers on how many league games they've played. Generally the two correlate, but you can be a young leader for sure.
Head coaches the same?
Listen, I do feel like there's a fearlessness of youth, but as a head coach, I will never ever stop learning. Respect the people who have done it for 20, 30 years. Always trying to learn off them. Learning from different situations, different levels. I'll never stop trying to improve as a coach. So I am young, I am fearless, I am in it for the long haul, but I'll never stop learning.
And you're gritty.
Yeah.